What's going on, Cubs fam? We are back for another Disney Sorcerer's Arena video, and my people, I'm super excited to be talking a little bit more about the Incredibles team that has recently hit Disney Sorcerer's Arena. Now, my people, I'm happy to admit that I may have been a little bit off base and a little bit too fast to be critical of this team, in particular Dash, who I actually feel like is showing himself to be very, very usable in this game. I still am a little bit disappointed that the team isn't as meta as I guess I kind of hoped they would be, but they definitely seem to really be scaling up in how effective they are at higher stars. I wish that you didn't need to have everything at high stars because then you have to whale a lot to get there, but fact of the matter is, down the line, once these players become more free to play, farmable, I think that you guys will really get a lot of use out of these characters, especially Dash, who is proving himself to be very, very useful. Now, mine is at 6 stars here. I'm going to show you some 7-star footage. As I showed you in the title, I'm getting close to 7 stars. We'll be there probably tomorrow. But let's talk a little bit about this passive ability here. This is a big part of what's going to make Dash very useful. Increase speed bar by 10% on gaining charge. And so he is gaining charge all over his kit. This ability right here is going to gain it up to 5 times. You're going to gain it at least once on his basic ability, maybe twice. And then you can even gain it on this ability, which utilizes charge once you level it up once. So once you get Dash leveled up enough, he's going to be taking an uncanny amount of turns. And that is a big part of what makes him OP. And then he does quite a bit of damage. Now, a big thank you to my guildmate, Truex Prawn, as I should say, clubmate, who provided us this footage. Look at this. This is going up against a full 7-star team. He does have he's got 4 levels on this guy. And I've got this footage sped up here, both so that we can get through this battle quick and so that Meathead can see what this live PvP could look like at XX speed, because that's what we need. Am I right? But you'll see here, this is a full family. They're all at 6 stars. Jack is at, I always confuse Dash and Jack. Dash is at 7 stars. Jack is at 5 stars. So the front row is at 6 stars completely. And this is a tough team here. I don't know why Jesse's in this team, but it is full 7 stars. And look at this ability right here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh. Just lighting them up. Very solid. Mr. Incredible has a good assist too. I am really happy in this footage. It does seem that Mr. Incredible in particular is proving to be a little bit more tanky at these star levels up here a little bit. Let's go ahead and move this up so you can see the turn order here. All right, so here we go. Boom. Check this out. So I really feel like if you're going to want to use the Incredibles as a full team, you're going to want to have them leveled up. And you can see the charge there. You see that turn meter. Look at his turn meter. He's immediately taking a turn again almost. Except for he has to attack Simba for like no damage. By the way, I don't know if you guys notice, I've got my very own live bucket of soldiers behind me now. The bucket is too OP. It's so OP, I had to include it in my setup. And so this to me is really great to see, though. The full family here, they do manage to get this win. I'm going to fast forward a little bit in the battle so you can see how this goes. Now, what I'm also happy about is Dash does seem to have very solid plug-and-play usability. In fact, I think the most logical place probably to use Dash right now isn't in a full Incredibles team. I feel like this team has a little bit too much likelihood to get taken out. Even at these high 6 stars, Mr. Incredible's more tanky, but I'd still rather Simba be my tank. I feel like Simba's a much more effective tank than Mr. Incredible. I still don't feel like Violet is adding a ton to this team. I think one thing that they really need to do is scale up how much her shield does. There are still some good parts of her kit, but I just feel like the team in general is just not quite what it could be. But Dash in particular, very, very solid. So you can see here that this is going to win out in his favor. So let's look at this next battle here. This is going to be same team, but look at this. This is against a Hades, level 47, 7-star Hades with a Sorcerer Stone. All right, and his full team here, level 37 and level 40, not 7 stars going against this team. Now, maybe this isn't the ideal composition. I'm not sure what Tinkerbell's doing here or why he's got a Gear 4 Captain Hook in this team. Maybe somebody can enlighten me on why that is. I'm still new to this game. We're still all only a month in, right? But that Hades is no joke. And he's plugging in his oh my gosh, his dash with a Shan Yu Kingdom team that is utilizing Jafar, and then Aladdin and Jasmine. Now, Shan Yu, Aladdin, and Jasmine are a great combo. Look how fast he's slicing through that Aladdin, by the way, with this team. Aladdin is already down. Hades is sitting there, threatening as all get out. I'm not sure why Captain Hook is in this team as well. Maybe he wouldn't have got this win if the team composition was stronger, but you can't discredit the fact that he's going against a 7-star Sorcerer Stone, Hades, that's that far leveled above him. All right, here goes Mickey. Good damage from that 6-star Mickey right there. All right, he's gonna call in his bucket, sweep with, he's gonna call in the taunt first. Then he does there we go. He's saving the sweep. He's saving it, and look at all that damage that Dash was able to do in that team. Still getting tons of use out of Dash, and look, Hades was just not able to get off the ground very much. This team has a lot of damage output, and I think that's something that Dash helps with so much in this team in the place of someone like Mickey. He's just going to provide a lot more damage, a lot more speed. I think it's also nice to have that extra speed boost. I mean, when you combine that with Shan Yu and these Kingdom teams, why try to beat Kingdom teams? Just put Dash in the Kingdom team, and you have that much more speed. All right, so it looks like I'm not sure if he finishes this battle, but you could tell that it is basically finished. All right, one more battle. Let's see here. Now, this is against a fellow clubmate of ours. We're all in CF Black Spire. And now he's doing it with a Toy Story team, just to show how plug-and-play Dash can be. Here he is in a Toy Story team with Buzz. This is similar to how I'm running my Dash right now. Only difference is I'm running Scar in this team, and I'm taking either Buzz or Woody out of the team. I'm still debating which one I feel like is best. Probably Buzz. I like Woody for the speed boost that you get, and that is really helpful against Kingdom teams here. This is a pretty good Kingdom team. That's a 6-star Mickey right there. Good damage. He does take Buzz out. This battle is going to be a bit more dicey. He's going to wait to use his big ability. He wants to charge up himself a little bit more. 5 stacks of charged. Woody's in danger here. Boom. Big hit from Big Bad Wolf, and it's looking bad. But just wait. And this is against a club mate, so you know pride's on the line here. All right, good crit there. He's got 9 stacks now. And so the comeback kid is getting ready to go. We just need to get Dash a turn. And what's really nice about that unique ability being leveled up is something that I've been finding is you don't want to take hits when you've got it. I'm going to pause this here so I can finish this thought before we watch this. But when you do that first special ability, you get those stacks of charged. And if you evade, you lose 2 stacks of charge, and you gain more evasion for those charge stacks. So that's nice, but the double-edged sword to that is if you take a couple hits, then all of a sudden, all those charges you just built up are useless to you. And so when you add that unique ability, you get that speed meter. There's less time for the enemy to hit you before you're able to do your big attack. And that's going to be what saves him in this battle here, because look, he's ready to go. Boom, 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 boom. Mickey's down. And Big Bad Wolf is almost down. And oh my gosh, we got a loading screen. Let's go back a little bit. I don't know how that happened. But you guys get the idea of how OP that can be. I don't know how we got a loading screen. That is so weird. I guess we're done with his footage. Now. So anyway, here we go. I want to go back to where we were. There we go. Okay, we could finish. That was weird. All right, here we go. So Big Bad Wolf is able to do some damage, almost take out Simba, but he's got the bird, he's got Iago, he's got his bucket of soldiers. Dash is going to be able to do his thing, and he's just flipped the battle. All of these battles, by the way, all live PvP. It might not look like it because of how fast it's going, but again, I've sped up the footage here on YouTube so that we can enjoy it. All right, Dash is going to do his big attack again, and that attack also, I mean, it's nice to build up the stacks of charged, but you can't forget how nice it is just to do that damage repeatedly. It's 5 damages. And you can see there, he's gone from 10 down to 4 stacks. But it won't matter. It won't matter because now we're down to 3 on 1. In Aladdin, he does have his spells available. That evasion is king there. And he's angry. He's angry. And here we go. He's going to do a lot of damage here and get the win. So anyway, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, as I look at this, I feel like this team is just, or this character is just very, very solid when you get those stars there and when you level up the abilities. So I would not sleep on Dash, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. What are you running into? What are some of your experiences with these characters? As with everything, as I've seen in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and in DSA, you want to give these teams time to bake. You want to give it time to see what everything is like when people get them leveled up, and especially for us, the abilities. We have a big problem in this game with ability mats. I feel like that's a big problem that should be addressed by the devs to get more availability for ability mats, because it's so hard to level up abilities, and so it's hard to really know how good characters are until we get some of those, and they require so many. So anyway, again, fill me up with all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks again for joining me, and as always, my brothers, don't forget, hot shot first.